Well, hello and welcome. Look at my burn. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I got burned with the oven and it's just, yeah. Anyway, well, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Celisa coming to you from Beautifully Me and You. And today I thought I'd bring a sinking funds counting as well as exchanging of bills video before the month ends. Because next month I am going to be getting 3 paychecks. Woohoo! And I'm sure that I'll have plenty of bills to stuff into my sinking funds and I don't want them to be overstuffed. So we'll go ahead and do some exchanges before those paychecks start to roll out. If that sounds like something that interests you, stay tuned. All right. Okay, so I have some $100 cash slips here, and I'm going to be exchanging out the smaller denominations that are in the envelopes for some larger denominations if I can find opportunities to do so. I also want to count up the amount of cash slips that I have already before doing this exchange, and so that I can make sure that it matches what I have in my savings account. I do like to do that about every 2 weeks because there's a lot of times when I'll move money from my sinking fund savings account directly to my checking account, and I don't remember to go back and take it out of the cash slips, to take the cash slips out of the sinking fund rather. So I want to make sure that that always balances so that I'm not overestimating how much money I have by using the cash slips. So it's a constant kind of audit situation that I have to do because of the cash slips, but it makes my life a lot easier, believe it or not. So before we get started, don't forget, if you like the video, to like, comment, and subscribe, yada, yada, yada. You know what to do. Okay. And I also want to say thank you for all the support. You guys have been so great to me. I did start making these type cash envelopes. These are little ones that are cash envelopes that go inside my little key holder. They fit in there, and I started making these. I'm thinking about starting an Etsy shop, and I want to know if there's any interest here on this page. This one is for me. They'll all look different because, you know, they're all individualized. This one is for my groceries. This one is for my fun money. And then this one is for my gas. And I love these. I like how the labels are right across the top. So when it comes time for me to find what I need in my wallet, I just flip through and I see the label right on top of which envelope to pull out. These have some money in them, but these two ones belong to my one challenge. And these two are just some cash slips that I put in here so you would get the idea of what they look like. Let me know if there would be any interest if I started like an Etsy shop or something in order to sell these. I really have been thinking about it a lot, but I'd like some feedback, and that's where you guys come in. So let me know. All right, now that we got those out of the way, I like to use these tracking sheets. And I'm going to speed up labeling all of this. So let me just get it all set up, and then I'll kind of explain what I do in order to balance out my cash slips as well as count up my sinking funds. And you know, sometimes when you see your savings account remain the same, even though you know you've been stuffing cash, you start to believe that maybe you have not been saving more, but it might be you've spent in something in one particular category, you know? And this tracking of this kind of helps you to take inventory. So that's why I do it. So let me just go ahead and speed this up and I'll get all this completed and then we'll get going. Okay, so now that I got the whole sheet filled out, what I do is I just put that this is my cash envelope balance, and this is the end of month for March. And then I list all my sinking fund envelopes here, and I have a space for $1,000 slips, $100 slips, and then the balance that's in cash, and I'll put the total amount here, and we'll add all this down and these columns down and make sure that we're on point. So I've done this before, and last time I'll compare what I had in the middle of the month to what I have now, and we'll see if it actually grew. I did spend some money out of my travel account. I booked a hotel that I had to pay up front for $1,100, but that will be split 3 ways. So 2 portions of that will be coming back towards me. Right now, I had to pay the whole $1,100 up front, and as the other 2 people pay me back, then I'll put it back into my travel account for future trips. Okay? All right, so that's planning for those vacations I have in April and May that I was speaking about. So let's get started. First is going to be Janae. Just make sure. I don't think I do, but I just want to make sure I don't have anything that needs to be deposited. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm good. I took everything to the bank, so we should be good. So let's do it like this. All right, so first will be Miss Janae, which it says she should have $830. Oh, and some trackers. I forgot this part. I attempted to make trackers of my own for some additional envelopes towards the back that I don't have trackers for. And these trackers, I am going to link a PDF file down below. It's free to download. You can print it on cardstock, or you can print it on this type of paper. And then you need to cut it because it's 3 inches by 6.75 inches. So it's like this size, which is about the size of a dollar bill, and it can go behind your money. So that'll be down below. I tried to fit 3 of them on 1 sheet landscape. I couldn't figure it out. So just know that I'm still working on some budget trackers, but for right now, that will at least help you to get started. If you're looking for some of these sheets to keep track, feel free to use my PDF down below. Okay. The other thing I want to tell you is my sinking funds envelope, folder, which only was about $20 on Amazon, as well as my little key holder, which was about $12 on Amazon, and some other things if you're interested in making these cash envelopes yourself. All of that information is in my Amazon storefront that's linked down below. And just so you know, anytime you click that link, I do get a small commission for any purchases, so I appreciate you guys for using the link. That's it. All right. I want to ensure what I have in savings is correct first, and then I'll start doing bill swaps. So for her, she has 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 cash slips. These are real 100. So she has 4 cash slips. And that's $400. And then she has 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 80, 94. For 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and $430 in real money, for a total of $830. All right. And I'll come back to swap out some of her bills because it looks like she has quite a bit. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little tick mark right here so I'll know that she needs some bills exchanged out. Jace is up next, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4 100s that are $100 slips. So that's $400 worth of those, as well as 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 4, 10, 20, 430, which is $830 that he should have. So we'll put that in here. And since the kids aren't really spending their money, I think it'll be a great opportunity to swap out to some smaller bills and put that in the bank, because these are just placeholders for them. Household, let's see. Household is supposed to have 600, so let's see what it has. 1, 2, 3, 400 in slips. And then 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, $200 in real cash. So that's a total of 600. And 200 in real cash. I don't think I'm going to swap out any of those bills. Clothing should have 500. And that's going to be 1, 2, 300 in slips. And 51, 50, 70, 90, 200. Those 50s almost got me. Okay, and then 200 in regular money. Let me scoot this over just a little bit. All right, 200 in regular bills, which is a total of 500. And then car maintenance has just 200 in cash slips. And then it has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195, $200 in actual cash. That's in car maintenance. And since I'm saving that for my tires, I might just go ahead and move that money to savings as well. I think this month I'll probably be able to get those tires. Next month in April. All right, next is medical. Medical has 275, which has only 100 in slips. So that should be 51, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 175 in cash. So that's going to be 275 total. Next is birthdays. Birthdays has 200 in cash slips. And 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135, 140, 140, yeah, so that's a total of 340. All right, that's birthdays. Next is Christmas. Christmas has 500 in cash slips. And 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 120, 125, 30, 35, 140. So yeah, 640. So 140 in cash, which is 640 for Christmas. I'm coming along with Christmas, y'all. Never have I ever in the month of March had $640 saved up for Christmas. I'm usually scraping at the last minute, so I have really done good with that. All right, Boss has 100. This is a real 100. So it just has 100 in cash slips. And then it has 100, 52, 53, 54, 20, 30, 35. 435 for a total of 535. So that's correct. And I definitely need to be moving some of this money over, because anything I order for starting any type of business, like that Etsy store I spoke about, I would be ordering it online. And I can just move it from savings and spend it from there. I don't have to necessarily spend it cash. All right, Gingy, the cat, has all cash, and it should be $199. So let's just make sure that's correct. 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. $199. All in cash. Next is travel. And I did have to take some 1,000 slips out of here for the travel. That's what I'm saying, see? I'm going to get some of that money back, but for right now, my travel looks a little low. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 600 in slips. Travel, 600. And then 152, 210, 220. Oh, I didn't take out that 1,100. Okay, so 220. So that should be 820. And I need to deduct the 1,100 for the tickets. Or hotel, rather. Hotel. And I had already taken out 1,640 for some of the tickets. So see, I've been spending some money in regards to travel, y'all. So I have 820. So it looks like this. Okay. So that definitely has went down. But I'll be getting some of it back. And heck, you need experiences, right? I mean, I'm going to remember these trips when I grow old. All right, next is giving. I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 360, 300 of which is in slips, and 60s in cash for a total of 360. And I really need to be moving some of this money to my checking account. and taking some of this out of here because I did do my last March Madness giveaway on Instagram and I gave away $100. So I need to move that. All right, hardwood floors. This is all, oh no, that's 100 slip in motion picture. And the other one is $100 cash, the United States of America. So I have $100 slip for hardwoods. And then 1, 20, 40, 45. 145 in cash for that's a total of 245. I think I'm going to swap out something out of there because this is a long-term saving until I get to about $5,000. Next is emergency fund, and there's just $2,000 in there, 2 $1,000 slips like this, 1, 2. So I'll make sure that's in there. Let's see, emergency has $2,000. That's a total of $2,000. Next is investments. And I think this one had 500, but let's see. 1, 2, 300 in slips. And 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200 in cash. Yep, for a total of 500, so that's right. All right, we're gonna put that in there. And next is my envelope. I just have one $100, and that's a cash slip. So when I want something, I can transfer the money. And finally, I started a new tax envelope. I don't know if you saw my last video. If you didn't, I'll link it up above. And this is actually from my YouTube paycheck, which was how much I got from YouTube. And that is $10. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in as $10 cash. All right, that's everything with the sinking funds until we exchange bills. So I'm gonna move that over and we'll work on the actual sheet. First things first, we'll draw a line, and we have 2,000, we know for sure, in 1,000 slips. And then we'll add up this, which is 400 plus 400 plus 400 plus 300 plus all right, so that equals $4,000. So these two should be the total of my savings. And we'll check that in just a minute, which would be $6,000. That's how much I should have in savings since I don't have anything in the deposit envelope to be redeposited. Now let's go ahead and add up what the cash balances are. And that's going to be 430 plus 430. 200, 200.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding.
$3,184. And now we'll add this. And then we pray that it adds up to this. This altogether would be $9,184. So let's add this final column just to make sure it's correct. 830, 830, 600.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away.
Oh no. Oh wait, I forgot to add this one. 110.
I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the
I did this last time, didn't I? All right, let's start over. 830, 830.
Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out.
Woohoo! y'all, it balanced. $9,184 is the total. So these two is the cash of $3,184 plus the $6,000 in my bank account. Those two together should be the $9,184. And I'm going to log into my bank account just to make sure my sinking funds balance is exactly at $6,000. And here's my bank balance in that savings account for my sinking funds, $6,000. Check, check, and check. Everything worked out. All right, so now that we know we have $9,184, this is at the end of the month, and mind you, I do have about $700 coming back to me, so I'm almost at $10,000 in savings in sinking funds. And then this is last mid-month when I counted up the balance. I had $6,000 still in savings, but I had some money I had to deposit, as well as $2,059 in cash for a total of $8,059. So I did substantially increase my sinking funds, which I'm happy to hear that. Also, oh, wait a minute. Also, I want to use this sheet in order to exchange out some of these bills so I can make a deposit into the bank with some of that money that doesn't need to be sitting in there. All right, so I'm going to put this sheet right here, and I'm also going to put the $100 bills that I'll be using right there. First is Miss Janae. She has $830, but $430 is in cash, and I'm going to take out that cash if I can. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already cash slips. And 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400. 400 I'm going to take out, and we'll put in the cash slips as well as those 4, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 8, 30. You know what? I'm going to take out one of these 5s and 5 1s for one of these 10s. Let me put this here. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 10, 20, 8, 30. So $830 will be in Janae's, mostly all cash slips, and I'll go ahead and deposit that $400 to the bank. Next is Jace, and for him, we're going to do kind of the same thing. He has $830. I want to keep it all cash slips except for his 30, because this money can be earning interest. They're not spending it right now. So it's 1, 2, 3, $400 he has in cash slips already. And then he has 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400 that needs to be deposited. And I'm going to get 4 of these slips. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 10, 20, and $830 for him. And his $400 will also be going to the bank. Next, in household, I wasn't going to swap any out. I'm trying to see what I was swapping. Hold on 1 second. All right. In household, I wasn't swapping any. The next one is going to be car that I'm swapping out of, because this money is pretty much all going to be used to buy tires, so it could just sit in the bank until then. 1, 2, I already have in slips. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200. So 200 is going over in this deposit pile, and I'll take 200 from here. That's 1, 2, 3, $400 for car maintenance. We're going to get there by this month of April to get these tires. I could just feel it. All right, so that's that one. The next one I was going to do is Boss. Because most of the things I'll be buying if I do start a business would be buying it online. And this one has a total of $535. So let's see. We have 1 slip. That's it. This is a real $100 bill. So we'll move that. And here's 1, 52, 53, 54, $400. That's what we're going to take. Okay. And that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if I can get it, come on. Okay, there we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 520, 530, 535. So that's how much is in Boss. Gingy, I'm going to leave hers in here because I usually, if I'm going to get her something, I'll be getting it at the pet store. And I can just pay for that with cash. Travel, I've already pretty much did what I need. Let me see. Yeah, next was going to be Hardwoods. Not giving. Hardwoods. I'm going to be saving these hardwoods, like I said, until I get about 5,000 or more in order to do at least the downstairs with carpet. Right now, it just has one placeholder, and this is a real 100. So 100, 20, 40, 45. So I'm going to take this other 100 out and put a slip in, and that'll be 245. Yeah, that's right, right? Yeah, that's right. 245 in hardwoods. And anything else? Emergency? Nope, everything else looked good. So let's see how much we actually took out to take to the bank. So let me just organize these bills because the way my OCD is set up, it won't let me have it any other way. Seriously. So let me just set this up a little bit.
Say something that will make my day.
Let me get it in frame.
These memories of her won't go away.
50.
They're haunting me so I can't sleep.
20.
She was a pretty little liar who cut me
We'll
deep.
have to have the ones out of frame.
Cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh,
All right, let's see how much we'll be depositing back to the bank. And our savings account should increase by this dollar amount. Let's see what that is. And look how much came out. I mean, that's like a lot of space in those envelopes too. So that's the other reason why. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 51,000, 51, 50, 70, 90, 2,000. Wait. We're not going to do that. Let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 51,000, 51, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 450, 460, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 500. So that should be $1,500 total that I'll be taking back to the bank to go into that savings account for my sinking funds. And I think that is everything. I'm going to put this into the deposit slip within my sinking fund, so I'll remember to take this when I go to the bank. I do get paid on the 1st of this month, which is exciting. So there'll be a new cash stuffing video coming very shortly for that. Don't forget, give me your advice about what do you guys think about these cash envelopes, or yeah, the little cash envelopes that go in my wallet. And let me know if you think this is something that I should start selling in Etsy. Know that how to make cash envelopes, the basics, is in a video that I posted here. So if you're interested in making your own clear cash envelopes, I basically have a talk through video for that. I'll link it up above as well though, so that you can see that. But I think I might start selling them if you don't want to make them yourself. I think that's everything. If you made it all the way to this point, leave me a secret emoji. Leave me this emoji right here. And let me know you a real one because you made it all the way to the end of the video. I'm so glad my savings is coming up because I feel like sometimes when I see the balance from last month at 6,000 and the balance this month at 6,000, sometimes it's hard to see the growth, and it's because the cash is actually in the envelopes. These need to go somewhere. It's because the cash is actually in the envelopes. So, I mean, I have grown by over just about $2,000 since the middle of the month, but it's hard to see it because, like I said, the cash is already in the envelopes. So look, if you need a system that will help you to get on track and save money, start the cash envelope system. If you're not sure where to start, I have a video that also talks about how to first start your budgeting. Check that out. And again, check out the Amazon store if you're interested in any of the things that I've showcased here. The pen I use is a Sharpie pen. I don't have the cap right now, but it's just a basic Sharpie pen. I love this fine point pen. So that's everything I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my channel to be suggested to others who might need this information on their financial journey as well. Come check me out on Instagram if you want to find out about my physical transformation and that journey. I'm at this Instagram, and I'll be more than glad to talk to you over there as well. You can DM me anytime. All right, I think that's it for this video. You guys take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.